Yesterday was the 4th of July celebration in D.C., and I think it was one of Donald Trump's best moments and best speeches as president. He took the time not to, as people feared, campaign and talk about how he or the Republican Party was great, but to talk about why this country was great. Days like this shouldn't be about celebrating ourselves or our party. It should be about celebrating the country as a whole. We need to understand that despite differences, we need both people on the right and left for this country to succeed. We all need to be working towards the same goal. That means it's a day to celebrate this country no matter if you're a Republican or Democrat. Trump reminded us not only of how great the military is and the great sacrifices that they have made to keep us free and safe, but also other great people that have made this country great, from Rosa Parks to inventors to civil rights leaders to entertainers to artists to military people to law enforcement. And this is all true. What's important to remember, though, is it's not that these great individuals are what makes America great. It's that America and the idea of it is what allows these great individuals to thrive. The reason that the United States is the greatest country in the history of the world is our founding fathers understood that the individual is the most important thing. Freedom, liberty, the ability to pick yourself up by the bootstraps, the ability for you to be judged based on the works you do. When we focus on that, we were the first country to codify that. It means that the country itself springs an environment where greatness of individuals is allowed to be achieved. But that greatness for this country could only work if we're all working towards the same goals. We might disagree on how to solve things like immigration, how to solve climate change, how to solve poverty or the wealth gap. But we all want to solve those things and make the United States the best country it could be. Don't listen to divisive voices that talk about how this country isn't good or we should be ashamed. Of course, there are things we should focus on that we need to improve with this in this country. But what makes us great is our ability to all have the same goal, to make this country and the world as great as possible, and to be individuals and take personal responsibility in order to achieve that goal.